Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for watching. So today my Sims are going to be based around the new content pack, Golden Years. So my Sims never make it to Elders. They either die in a terrible accident before, or I just keep making them forever young. So I thought I'd actually make two Elder characters today and have a little playthrough with them. So I made Joe and I made Joy. And the outfits that you can see, the majority of them are the Golden Years outfits. So not so much the swimwear and things like that, but the pajamas, activewear, and Joy's choice of, day wear is all in this pack. So I thought what I would do is speed through a build. So I had to make this build twice. So I made my characters and I built my house, basically just sort of the outside of it more than anything, and my game decided to crash and I couldn't save it, so I ended up having to redo this entire house. So what I thought I'd do is do a little speed build. I don't do speed builds very often, so I wanted to make a nice cozy, a bit like a bungalow cottagey type vibes for them. So when I'm building, I always have to put lights in the rooms because it drives me crackers not being able to see inside the rooms when I'm building, so I always put shite lights in just so I can see what I'm doing. So I was a bit undecisive with how to get the outside looking how I wanted it to, and I wanted to make sure I got enough room for like all the bits and bobs. So a lot of this is I don't know how it's pronounced, I'm not gonna lie, it's organic custom content, and I actually really love a lot of the stuff in this one. So as you can see, I wanted to keep it sort of country vibes, nothing too fancy. I gave them a little bit of a retirement fund because I really couldn't be bothered to be penny pinching right now, so I just thought I'd just do that. And I kind of made the mistake of deciding that I wanted to make a semicircle house because that was a massive ball ache, trying to get everything to work as it should. I don't think I built it quite right. Because putting the wallpapers up, it was copying them all across to all the other rooms, so I definitely didn't build it right, but hey ho, it is what it is. Ultimately I managed to get it just about how I wanted it, so it turned out all right in the end. So I don't really have like any career goals or anything like that in mind. I know they're going to be kind of like active elders, so they're going to have like lots of little crafts and hobbies and stuff like that, but it's probably most going to be in the garden. I kind of want to keep the generic grandma, grandpa, where the grandma bakes the cookies and the grandpa's in the shed, which is pretty cool because there is a new restoration kit which I bought as well. So I'm hoping to make him like a little, I don't know, like an outhouse shed type thing maybe, where he can just kind of tinker away in the back garden away from being nagged by his beloved wife. So yeah, I wanted to make it look like a really cute, cozy house, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I think it's turned out all right, even though it was a massive ball ache to do that semicircle thing. And I'm shite with roofs, as you will be able to tell. I did like the easiest semicircle roof that I knew how to do. So I will apologise in advance for the nightmares that this roof may have caused some people. But yeah, just adding the finishing touches in now. A lot of the stuff is kind of the country stuff. From the other cottage living pack, just because it fits what I had in mind, basically. So she's got a little flower prepping station. He's going to be very handy. So I think the plot that they're on they said the water was going to go off, so I thought I'd make him a little bit like, solar power, save the water type thing. So because I've started them off as elders, Joe and Joy don't have any babies. They don't have people to give their shit to when they die. So I don't know if I'm going to end up adopting at least a cat or something, because I feel a little bit sad for them. But I noticed that Joe had an angry mood literally like straight away. He's not even moving into his house properly and he's just throwing a right little strop. And I made them a spouse in the Create a Sim menu. So again, the relationships are pretty low. But he's going to be a tinkerer. We're going to level up his gardening and his handiness skill. And she is going to work in a bookstore. So they both got sort of like smart, intelligent traits. So they'll probably skill up quite quickly, hopefully. Because, they're getting on. They've not got that much time. They probably shouldn't even buy green bananas just in case, you know, the worst should happen. But I do quite love it how their wants already say that they want to start a will because they feel like the impending doom is literally just there. But Joy has decided that cross stitch is life, and Joe has acquired the video gaming skill. So that's not quite the skill that I'm hoping that he was going to do. So I bought him a shed ton of books, and I want him to be good at fabrication. I want him to be handy. We're going to have pretty, I don't know, standard gender roles, as in like old-fashioned ones where the man does all the housework type stuff like fixing and, you know, all the outdoorsy stuff, and the lady does all the pretty gardening and the cooking. So yeah, a very old-fashioned couple. Definitely not how I live my life with my husband, but I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to play these sort of roles. But there we go. They're just going to have a little sit down in front of their little log burner, enjoy some books. Joy's thinking about having a croissant. Can't beat a croissant. And I'm just going to be fancy with my camera control for like a whole millisecond. Good job. So there we go. Oh, I would actually love to sit like that. We had a log burner in our old house, and it's the one thing that I wish I could have took with us to our new house, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. Maybe in the next forever home, that would be lovely. But yeah, anyway. Joy has acquired the baking skill, so she's up to level 2, which is banging. And I thought that we could let Joe do some stargazing because he wants to be clever. And Joy's got her flower arranging. She's level 3. So yeah, they are skilling up super quick, which is magic. Because I don't want to spend forever doing it. They're old. I mean, we want to do the nice things. So she's going to do some expensive flower arranging. And then I noticed it says, uh-oh, Joe just noticed a meteor is heading straight for him. He should seek shelter and quickly. I've never had this pop up before. I wasn't aware that this could happen, but there wasn't anything like in the sky. But they are fucking nuked. Boosh! That's it. And the fucking Grim just pops up like that. And that's it. Fucking hours making the characters, 2 hours doing the build, and it gets fucking nuked within 3 minutes of fucking gameplay. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. Joe Harpy's about to die from being struck by a meteorite. Joy's just realised what's actually happening, and she's going to yell at him. She's like, for fuck's sake, Joe. For fuck's sake. I'm sorry for your loss. So Joy is not happy about this. So she's going to demand for Joe to be spared. And I'm going to have to go and get myself a cup of tea to calm down. For the amount of effort that I put into this for Joe to end so fucking quickly. So you're going to have to join me for part 2 to find out if Joy could actually get the Grim to agree for Joe to come back. So as always, thank you so much for watching my video, and do not forget to like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you soon. Bye!